to say what EMDR stands for, and then also like what does that mean to like a normal person?
Yeah, no, good question. So EMDR stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. Whole bunch of syllables. And basically the premise of this therapy is it uses bilateral stimulation, it's called. And so it's a back and forth, right and left, getting both sides of your brain working and also connected to your body. So rather than just talking through something that you're working on in therapy, you're getting connected through in a somatic way. And the eye movement is like the therapist would maybe take their fingers like this and kind of go back and forth, and the person would follow with their eyes without their head moving, so that your eyes are crossing the center of your head, and so you're getting kind of that right left movement. And that's just one of the many methods, and it still remains called EM, standing for eye movement, just because that's the classic way. But now they have all kinds of technology with a light bar that has a light going back and forth, or little vibrating paddles that go back and forth in your hands. You can also use touch. The bilateral stimulation serves a couple of purposes, and it's to, like I said, stimulate the mind-body connection. So you might have told the story of whatever you've been through in a talk therapy setting, but this is asking a person to get in touch with how does their body feel when you think of that thing, and where do you hold that trauma in your body? Is it in your gut? It is in your shoulder? And the bilateral allows for dual awareness. So it's getting kind of the juices flowing, the catalyst to process the information, but also by having this stimulus, you're staying very present in today while you're looking at old stuff. So that's the dual awareness piece, is that it's not to send you back to re-experience or get stuck in past things, but the bilateral stimulation keeps you grounded in the present. And so all that to say that it operates from this philosophy that the brain is going to work towards healing regardless of if we offer intervention or not. Kind of like if you get a cut on your arm, you can treat it with like Neosporin and stitches and all the things, or not, and it'll still, your body will try anyway to move towards healing. And that's what we believe the brain will do when healing from any sort of loss or trauma, is that it will try its best to move towards healing naturally. And the bilateral stimulation has just been shown to catalyze that process. So that everything I've described so far is the desensitizations, where we're trying to uncover what's caught up in an unhealthy way in our brain, what's been stored with negative emotions and with those negative beliefs, the example I gave earlier being it's my fault, trying to unlock those through this back and forth stimulation, and releasing those layers that aren't serving you anymore. And then the R is standing for the reprocessing part, which is now installing how would you like to believe about the world or about yourself, whatever we had been previously working on. If it's my fault was before, to believe and be able to feel it to be true, that it's not my fault, I'm a good person, whatever it may be.